123 to 103. Damn. I don't even know if I should start off energetic like I typically do. This was a butt whooping tonight, and it was not fun to watch. Let's be honest. This game was over after the first quarter. Joel Embiid set the tone early on, and the Sixers never looked back. At the half, they were down by 20 plus. You know, the Kings kind of made it a little bit closer, got it down to 18, I think, and then it went right back to 21, 22, 23. Same in the third quarter. It got it down to 16, I think, maybe 15, I'm not sure. And then the Sixers just took over again. Neemias Queta, I told you guys from a week and a half ago when I watched him play live with Tyson, I said he's not ready. And some of y'all kind of questioned me and doubted me, and I'm like, bro, he's not ready. And I get it. It doesn't do him any justice going up against a guy like Joel Embiid, but he's just not ready. Not yet. One, because he doesn't roll that hard at the G League level the way he should. Two, because as I mentioned to Alvin Gentry, who was sitting next to me, I asked him, I said, is it me or does he run funny? He said, yeah, he runs funny. I said, is that good for it? He goes, I don't know. I don't know what that means in terms of his mobility, in terms of his flexibility as a center. Because if you watch Joel Embiid, he runs normal. And he's extremely agile and nimble. Yeah, nimble on his feet. You gotta have some fun sometimes, man. This is depressing. This was a Kings game. And yes, the referees were bad. But it wasn't the referees why they lost. Like, they lost the game because the Sixers are better than them. Just that simple. And they didn't even have Tyrese Maxey on top of that. My gosh. So, yeah, tonight was not the night. Fox returned as well. Man, he only had 13 points. It was a minus 14 for the game. 5 of 15. He had 2 3-point shots that were literally in, and then just rolled out. So that's 6 points right there. That's 19 points he should have had at the bare minimum. Like, the rim was just being selfish tonight. The basketball rim was being a hater tonight because those shots should have went in. Any other night, those shots would have went in. Man, that was tough. Kevin Huerter, 7 points, 24 minutes. He struggled again. 1 of 5. Murray, 1 of 4. Barnes, 1 of 6. From beyond the arc, they shot 10 of 42, which is 24%. Damn near. 23.8. That's tough. Right now, the Kings are known nationally as a team that lives by the 3 and dies by the 3. And tonight, they died by the 3 once again. Are teams figuring them out? Absolutely. Teams are starting to scout them a lot better. That doesn't mean that the Kings are bad. The Kings are a good team. But this narrative of, oh, the chemistry matters and the chemistry can't be touched because things are going to go south. It's like, bro, no. If you have an opportunity to upgrade your position of need, which is a small forward position, you do it. If that means giving up Harrison Barnes, you do it. If that means giving up Rashawn Holmes, you do it. If that means giving up Davion Mitchell, you do it. If that means giving up Keegan Murray, you do it. Stop this narrative of, oh, let's not mess up the team chemistry. Do you want to win or not? For the first time ever, the Kings are having some type of success, and it's not amazing. It's okay. But the standards are so low in Sacramento that people are superstitious about team chemistry. What has this world come to? If you have an opportunity to improve your roster, you do it. Period. It may not be a popular decision. Last year wasn't popular. Everybody loved Tyrese, and guess what? The Kings are in a better situation today. So if that means in a hypothetical dream world, the Raptors are like, okay, I want Keegan if you want OG. And obviously, I don't know what the framework would be. But if a Kings fan is afraid to give up Keegan Murray for a potential defensive player of the year, and this is not to say it's going to happen. This is just to set an example of how ridiculous some fans are getting and how superstitious they are. Oh, let's not mess up the You do it. You improve your roster today. Period. My God. So, yeah. Malik Monk had a somewhat of a bounce back game. 16 points on 4 of 10. He was 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. I'm curious to see if Coach Mike Brown has his press conference up yet. But it was tough, man. What do you think about Tobias Harris locking up Fox? I don't think anybody locked up Fox. I honestly think he just missed the shots. He got to whatever spot he wanted. It had to do more with him missing the shots than anybody locking him up. Ain't nobody locked him up. He blew by everybody. He got to a spot easily. He just missed shots that he typically makes. That comes with timing and rhythm. That's just what it is. He missed the shots himself today. I'll be honest. Last year, Tobias Harris locked his ass up. Sorry, not Tobias Harris. Why am I slipping on his name? Not Tobias Harris, but like Matisse Thybulle. My bad, y'all. Matisse Thybulle. He tricked me. Lobo, you tricked me, bro. You set me up on that one. You really did. Philly shot lights out. Luckily, I don't get very many fans that think they like Armani's ear. Thybulle, yes. Man, you set me up, bro. I'm glad you're back, though. I also, and I saw what you said on Twitter. I hated the fact they took out Fox in these sporadic minutes again. Nothing has changed with his minutes in terms of how he's going to go about it. That's extremely infuriating and frustrating on so many levels. It pisses me off. It truly does. Oh, boy. And then let's not talk about Davion Mitchell, who I've been saying for a while. He's not a point guard on offense, right? He's an extremely versatile defender who I love, and he's elite on ball. But if his offense isn't even at, 50%? He's a liability, right? He's a liability because everybody else is struggling. Now, if everybody else is hitting, you're fine with him scoring 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. But when everybody's struggling, you need that backup spot to be explosive because we know he can get to the basket. And when he doesn't attack and he's not aggressive, I get it. It's imposing to have a guy like Joel Embiid at the rim, waiting for you. But he needs to be aggressive and he needs to make his open shots. He was 1 of 8 tonight. That's a lot. That's a lot of bricks. 0 of 2 from beyond the arc and really good shots too. Open shots. Teams are giving him the shot. He needs to make these shots. Period. Oh, I thought I was showing you guys the box score. I guess I'm not. 15-12, Philadelphia 76ers, Sacramento Kings 14-12. Shout out to Medici Sacramento. Across the Golden One Center. Last night was a great event. Great comedy event. And it's always a spot pre and post any event at Golden One Center, whether that be a Kings game or anything else. So, yes. Let's see if Mike Brown's video is up yet, or even the highlights, because this was just disappointing on so many levels tonight. Oh, I don't know why the Kings made a Kevin Huerter lights out mixtape, and we got the notification as soon as the game ended. And I don't know if that was a joke, like a moment of desperation because they got killed tonight, but that wasn't cool, man. That was just terrible timing. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better than that. When's the perfect time? Not right now. Wait till Kevin, gets a game, 2 games, 3 games, shooting 40 or better, right? Not right now. Not on the night where the man went 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. It was a -20. He led the team, where he tied with Harrison Barnes. 11 points, 1 of 6. What did I tell y'all? If he plays bad, damn, they have no chance. If he plays good, they have a chance. You got to upgrade that position. We know you got to upgrade that position. Period. They have not uploaded the Mike Brown stuff. Was he live? No, he wasn't live. That's interesting. Let's see if House of Highlights posted anything yet. Here we go. Yes, they did. Let's see. There's a lot of flopping there. A lot of flopping by yours truly, the second best center in the NBA, Joel Embiid, because the first is Nikola Jokic. The Joker's in the house. I'll show you guys right now. The way they defended Embiid, by the way, was kind of laughable tonight as well. Let me see. Can I give you a trade proposal? Let me hear it, bro. Let me hear it, man. What do you think about Kuzma? Also, Nacho Libre, Black Panther 2. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the craziest statement I've heard in my life, bro. And that's saying something. That's the craziest statement I've heard this year. And that's saying something. Not my life. That's pretty ridiculous. Obviously, I'm being facetious. But this year, that is crazy. And I love Nacho Libre. Nacho! But Black Panther number 2, or the latest Black Panther, was amazing. The fact that they finally gave Mexicans some love was amazing. And how they dug into our roots and they brought back that Mayan Aztec warrior inside of us, that was amazing. And the fact that they were inside the sea, inside the ocean, which y'all know I love because I had a ton of fish tanks. I have a fish tank right next to me. I have a 6-foot fish tank in the living room. And I had a little one, but I just put that down because it's too much work. But that was amazing. Like, they talked to the fish. Bruh, I was enamored by the movie. Like, I was very impressed by it. I loved it. I had no complaints about it. Fox and HB for OG and Van Vliet. I would do it in a heartbeat. Psych. You want a broken down. And let me give you some FYI, some information. They're trying to get rid of Van Vliet. The guy is broken down. Nick Nurse has played that dude 40 minutes for the last 3 years. And his body is just broken down. You want a broken down point guard who is extremely slow, unathletic, can't get to the rim, can't finish at the rim, is not a good passer, and you want that guy? Damn. I take my comment back, bro. Derek, about Nacho Libre. That was not the craziest craziest thing I've heard this year. When in doubt, El Lobo will come in clutch and just do what he does and say some outlandish shit like that. That will get me going. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. If people just watched basketball, I would appreciate that. I really would. Oh, my gosh. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Holy smokes. Oh, God. Take me with you now. Please, please don't let me listen to El Lobo anymore. Please. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was rough. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it because this was rough. Double team right here. Extremely skilled to come back with his pivot foot, kick it back out. Oh, give me the ball back. Give me the ball back. It doesn't matter you in my face. You got two dudes. Great double team. Better offense. That's what Joel Embiid does, man. My goodness. And Fox started off the game pretty well. They actually led, and then after this, they really didn't look. God, this is a 7-footer doing this. Y'all understand that, right? Like, and also, it's tough too because you know that if you touch him, it's a foul. So the way you play him defensively does change a little bit. You're a little bit super extra careful there, but you also got to give him credit though. Like he's so nimble on his feet, man. He's smooth. He's a smooth operator. Great roll, great recognition there, great pass. That's good offense. 11-12 was kind of close. This is when Namias came in, got his only offensive rebound, the only productive play he did because he had like 3 fouls like in 2 minutes. That was crazy. But yes, he's not ready, bro. I keep telling you guys that like he's not ready. Man, why the hell? My thing is, why would you not? And again, I'm gonna go on my Rashawn Holmes rant. Watching that play specifically there, as a coach, doesn't that trigger? Maybe I should play the guy that's making $12 million a year on my bench. That at one point was a top 10 rim protector in the NBA, shot blocker. And that has a really good push shot that led the NBA in field goal percentage at one point, 2 years ago to be exact. Maybe I should just play that guy. What's the worst that can happen? This? Because they don't get no worse than that. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I don't blame Metu. I blame Mike Brown for that one. Like, what do you do here? That is barbecue chicken. Like, what do you do there? Nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's continue there. Once again, push the ball up the floor. Blow by Malik Monk. Bad defense, man. Come on, dog. You got to be better than that. They lucky they didn't call that on you. 25-21 at this point. Barbecue chicken. Great high, low action. It's just like, what are you doing here, bro? Obviously, they're playing a zone. And this is just perfect execution by the offense. Like, they knew they were playing the zone, and they got the ball in the middle, right, to Tobias, and that allows Joel Embiid to cut down the lane and get in position for an easy play. That's just great execution. Great exit knows on how to beat a zone. Man. I also think Metu overcommitted too. I thought he would get a steal here, but what a pass. That's your 7'2" superstar center leading the break in transition. That is impressive. 29-21. You knew the game was over at this point. And they were only down by 8 and now 6 at this point. You knew it was over. Like, they have no answer for this dude. The way they're getting guarded, man, that's rough. When Korkmaz is making and ones, you have issues. Seriously, like, you have issues, bro. That is crazy. Holy smokes, Korkmaz. Oh, boy. Bro, seriously, it's been 6 years. How long we gonna make excuses for Fox? What excuses, though? Like, which ones? You telling me that it's his fault they lost this game? They lost last game. They got destroyed without him. It's his fault they lost tonight? Really? He's the one that's guarding Embiid? Yeah, he didn't play well. It's kind of hard to play well when you're coming off an injury and when your minutes are just weird. Let's be honest. Like, he missed 2 threes that should have gone in. And even if they go in, and even if he had better stats, you still would have said the same thing. So it's like a lose-lose proposition for him. Unless they win, there's nothing no one could say that's positive about him because that's just the way it is. And I get it. He's the highest paid player on the team. He's the best player on the team. You should hold him accountable to some regard. But you got to be fair about it and be objectively honest about it. And sometimes he takes a lot of slack. Ain't nobody was saying anything about Tyrese's 1 point yesterday. I'm just saying, if that was Fox, they would have ate his ass alive. Ain't that the truth? And what do we say about Tyrese when he was a King for so long? He ain't got that dog in him. He's too passive. You need him to be aggressive. Man. And oh, well, he leads the league in assists. Okay, cool. The team's going to be in the Wemby sweepstakes by February. Guaranteed. They're not good. Their strength of schedule hasn't been good. That's just the truth, man. Come on, yo. This guy said Colin Sexton in marketing for Fox and Holmes. Come on, bro. You want another broken down player? Oh. Inconsistent, can't shoot the point I'm trying to make is he's not a max player. I mean, Fox can drop 30 every night. That's what a max player does. And to be fair, Fox can drop 30 whenever he wants, but the way the Kings play, right, within the constraints of their offense, that's not what Mike Brown wants him to do. He wants him, obviously, if he played in a Luka-centric, SGA-centric, who else? Trae Young-centric type of offense, where you just pound the ball the whole possession, he would easily, with the capital E, EASILY, easily get 30 every night. The Kings don't play that way. Everybody touches the ball. The ball has energy in his offense. Everybody gets good looks. The Kings just missing them. But yes, if he was in that type of offense, he would score 30 without question. You saw it tonight. There's not a soul in that gym that could stay in front of him. He missed the shots. Ain't nobody locked him down. Right? He missed the shots. He easily, coming off an injury, easily got to whatever spot he wanted. Let's speak facts, bro. Like, come on. 1 point, 33 minutes against the Heat. Against the Nets, who sat out everybody. Look, Halliburton is a very good player, okay? He's just not as good as people make him seem to be. He's like really good, but there's levels to this, and he's not there yet, and he's never done it for an entire season. He probably will end up having, first or second plays and assist, but I just want to see him do it. Just physically do it for an entire year. That's all. And even then, if he sit on his damn left hand, he struggles, which is kind of funny or it's weird that teams haven't figured him out yet. When he plays the Kings, you see a difference. They know what his weaknesses are, and you would think that others do too, though. I think they'll start catching up. He's still going to put up, great assist numbers, but the fact that he's gotten away with getting up that ugly-ass shot up, just put a long defender on him, or a twitchy defender on him and sit on that left hand. Until he improves that, he won't get better offensively. At least with this one-on-one package. He's a very good basketball player. Don't take my words out of context or try to crop a part of it. Like, he's a very good basketball player. He's just not at the level that people claim him to be. Like, Perkins is more on self. Say he was an MVP candidate on a team that's not good. And then for JJ to always, blow him, put him on a pedestal, which we know he's not that dude like that. He can't be your best player on the championship team. So, yeah. I missed the Fox that attacks the basket. The year 2 Fox, he had passion and fire. He had passion and fire this year before he got hurt. He just got hurt, man. It happens. It happens. He had exposed him. Davion forced him to 3 turnovers. Actually easier to guard him. All right, so I'm going to bring on Tyson because I know he wants to talk some trades, and I know he has some trades. I'm going to put the link in the bio. Or Lobo, if you want to come on too, bro. Like, it's all great. We going to make this quick because I'm trying to hoop and take out my anger on some dudes tonight. I'm going to shoot lights out. Y'all can ask Tyson if I shot lights out last, is it Friday? When did we play? Friday. Yeah, Friday night. I shot lights out. It was fun. It's fun when that motherfucker goes in, huh? Fox is going to be the best player when it turns up in the playoffs for sure. Man, Fox's game is it's perfect for the playoffs. Like, it really is. I'm not worried about Fox, bro. I'm not. The Kings got to worry about getting a 3-and-D guy, like a small forward that can actually play consistent every night, or at least 90% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need. So what are your trade proposals that I ask you for, bro? Talk to me.
All right, number 1.
Okay.
You're going to see a lot of Harrison Barnes and Rashawn Holmes. So Harrison Barnes and Rashawn Holmes
Okay.
for Marcus Morris and Robert Covington.
Robert Covington. And a twin, huh? Huh? It's a different look. It's a different look, and it gives you depth.
Not the best, but you get 2 6'8" wings who can at least play defense and somewhat shoot.
Okay. Let us know what y'all think about that. What's the next one? So, like, do those work on the trade machine?
Yeah, these work.
Okay.
So Barnes and Holmes again, and this is one we talked about earlier, for Boyan and Noel.
I would do that. I would do that
easily.
I would do that, understanding that the risk of Boyan not playing because he's very injury prone, but he's a better basketball player. Like, I'm making that move on the precedent of I'm improving my roster on paper.
Yeah.
So let us know what y'all think. That's Nerlens Noel, who, again, Tyson and I went back and forth today, and I was honest with you. Tell him what I said, bro. I said what? He doesn't what? To me.
He doesn't move the needle, but
right.
We have to, on paper, what Noel does looks good, but same thing as Holmes. Are we gonna get that version? Like,
and I told you this. I said people keep talking about they need a rim protector, not truly acknowledging why Mike Brown is playing Shemezi Metu at the 5, because somewhat he does have the ability to make that read. Does Nerlens Noel have the ability to play with DHOs, with the split cut action, and make that overhead pass that Rashawn Holmes made literally as soon as he came in? Like, he has that in his game, which is so weird to me why he's not playing. And I don't know if Noel is that type of passer. I'm gonna say he's not.
that's funny you say that because literally when I saw the report, I was like, well, shit. On paper, it worked defensively, but if the Kings trade for a big man, they have to realize that can the big man like do the DHO game? 'Cause if not, well, then you're just putting yourself right back in the situation you're in, pretty much.
That's my
Like
point. So does Noel do that for you? The answer is no, because I've never seen him do it.
that's the risk you take.
Right. So I mean, we can go on NBA.com, look up Noel's play-by-play assists, right? Like all of them, or even go like we can go back to his best year. Would you say it was with the Knicks?
From a statistical standpoint, probably because he started a ton in place of Mitchell.
Okay, so we'll go back to that, make a video, and find out if he can pass in the high post. Which I'm gonna say, if I had to bet, I'm gonna say he doesn't. So again, that puts you back to square one, theoretically. But Boyan's a kicker to that deal. Which if they just get Noel, to me, it doesn't move the needle. Some people it might. I think for Tyson it does. For me, it doesn't. But go ahead. What's the next deal?
So we got Rashawn Holmes and Terrence Davis
Okay.
for Jared Vanderbilt and Rudy Gay.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you probably adding a pick to that, right?
A couple of second round picks.
You think Vanderbilt's value is that low? Realistically
Ooh,
speaking, like
I mean, yeah, it probably would be a steal, but
yeah, because he solves a lot of issues for you.
how much more better is he than Noel, you think?
Vanderbilt, I think he's supremely better than Noel in every facet of the game. This is a guy that can guard 1 through 4 easily to me.
Okay. So then you
So what
probably
does he
have,
shoot? Okay, so this is a Jazz, right?
yeah.
Okay, Jazz roster. Vanderbilt. Let's look at his reference. What did it say? It said remains the biggest question mark on the Utah roster. Okay. How the Jazz forward generally could help the Trailblazers. So obviously teams are, blogs are putting up trade proposals as well. But let's look at the basketball reference. 27 games this year. He has, in 27 games, he started 25 of them. He attempts 6 field goals a game. He's averaging 8 points a game. He is shooting 62% from 2, which is really good. His effective field goal percentage is 62.7, which is good. He's shooting 66%, so he'd fit in right with the Kings from the free throw line. That's amazing. And he's averaging 8 boards a game, which is really impressive there. And
Wouldn't even
then,
start.
huh?
And he wouldn't even start on this team.
Right. And he's averaging 2.7 assists, which is really good. Well, I like that. That has a lot of value to us. He's 20, and on top of that, he's 23 years old. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. How much do you value him is a true question, right? Because
Do you
is he a
add
Kentucky
Davion
kid?
in? I don't think so.
Where do you play? Where do you play? Yeah, he's a Kentucky. I think he's
Yes.
I think he's De'Aaron Fox's like really good friend. Like they're really close.
Really?
Yeah. He always talked about it when he was in Minnesota, right? Isn't that where he played? Yeah. So I think he said he was one of the most athletic players he's ever played with. Like in the quote back then. Yeah, so he's definitely a great pickup. Tell me the trade again. Let's actually look at his game.
Well, I'm thinking like, would you give up Davion in a deal for him? Because I would not.
That's interesting. Utah's playing them, right? He plays on Utah. Let me see. Sunday. Let's go back to Sunday. Utah play on Sunday. Utah. So what's a different deal while I look for some action? Let me see.
Okay.
Utah. Okay, here we go. Box score. This is against the Nuggets. Jarrett Vanderbilt. My boy was playing center.
He does. It's
And he was guarding. Like, he's so versatile, right?
he
Sorry.
starts at center for them.
I mean, yeah, it's more like a set. I mean,
They
they got
were
a
bringing
seven
him off.
footer though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
They were bringing him off the bench
no,
and starting Olenek, Tim and Olenek.
he started. He's only gonna come on the bench twice. Let me see. Can he? Let's just see. Field goals attempted 7. Let's see. Okay. Sets a pick there. Nice little roll, push shot. Oh, that's a Rashawn Holmes shot.
You take those shots every
Oh,
time.
facts. You gotta take those. Oh, for 3. Oh, okay. So he can spread out the floor in theory a little bit. Oh, that's where he does. That's what he does. Oh, where are you going, Joker? That's a foul. Oh, that's a foul.
He reminds me of Ben Simmons defensively.
Oh, no foul, huh? Well, get used to it because you ain't getting no fouls on this team either. Uh, Let me see. Here we go. Oh, good pass, Kelly. Kelly would be nice. Okay. Put him in the dunker spot.
I was gonna put him in there too.
Oh, here we go. This is what he do here. Okay, that's nice. But you gotta finish that.
You gotta make those.
Yeah, you gotta make those. Oh yeah, that's a great pass. Leads the break. Great pass. Doesn't quit. Great. Yeah, I mean he's exactly what this team needs. Honestly, he's a cheaper version, I guess, of like an OG, right? He's like a Walmart version almost. But like we'll take that though. I mean, like it is what it is. Okay, so I'm trying to see a different game where he actually December 9th. Let me see. Utah Jazz. What did they play? Here we go. Utah. They play today. Utah Jazz. That's different. Let's go December 8th. They play. Jesus. They did not, huh? Why can't I? Oh, I know what to do. So what's another deal that you got for us?
So going back to the where my guy DeMar DeRozan would be an off that video, but you got DeMar DeRozan and Derek Jones coming back to the Kings for Harrison, Rashawn, Davion Mitchell, and a first.
Give me 1 second. Okay, say it again.
So you got Barnes, Holmes, Davion Mitchell, and a first for DeRozan and Derek Jones.
I mean, yeah, I don't think the Bulls will do that right now, but I mean that's a dream trade. Okay, so this game is against Minnesota, his ex team. Here we go. Lots of standing around right now by them. But Kelly, dude, for whatever reason, Kelly is just they think he's just like slow white boy, and he is, but he's so intentional about how he drives, and he
He
gets
can
by.
dribble, bro.
Yeah, like he gets by everybody. Like, and that's Anthony Edwards. Obviously, Anthony Edwards don't play no defense, but still, like, uh, what a great
Shot fake is like.
bro. It's crazy. So great cut there. He'd be a great cutter off of Sabonis, which is really interesting to think about. Nice little pick there by Rudy for Jordan Clarkson. Kick out. Oh, there he is. Can you hit this for me? Oh, no. You cannot. What's he averaging? Let me see. He is.
I think it's pretty.
He is shooting 41%, but he's shooting 1 attempt a game. So take that with a grain of salt. On this channel, we take things with a grain of salt. Oh, I'm doing a Şengün video soon. Like, he's baby Sabonis, by the way. Like, literally, look how he plays. This is Sabonis, bro. Literally.
That's a mean screen.
Like, he is Sabonis, and he's so young. But yes, let's go back to him. Stay tuned for that Operation Şengün 2.0, because last year the video I did got like 33,000 views, which is really good. Great cut. Obviously, he gonna finish that over Rudy Gobert. There you go. So obviously, we're seeing him make that Rashawn Holmes play. A little push shot there. Kelly, dude, Kelly's solid.
Would you rather have him?
No, but I mean, he's solid. Good player. There he is again. He missed that.
He likes to hover around the free throw line area.
Yeah, so but that's the thing, like, he is shooting 62%. That's fascinating.
It's a lot of floaters, layups, and dunks.
Which is all the Kings need, honestly.
Yeah. But I like his defense as the biggest asset.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Let me see. Here we go again. Same one. Who keeps texting me? Why am I? Let me see that. Okay. Jordan Clarkson. Oh my God. Offensive rebound over. Get up, little boy. Ooh, he said, what's up? He said, you little. It's a great offensive rebound. It's a great offensive rebound. Okay. DHO there. Oh, once again. Hey, that's all the Kings need, bro. Hustle points.
His second jump, bro.
I like it. Right, and that's what Fox said. He's super athletic. And obviously, he is. So, what's the deal again?
So, I think you'd have to include probably Davion Mitchell, but
Yeah.
Rashawn Holmes, Terrence Davis, and probably a second-round pick for him and Rudy Gay.
What do you do with Rudy, though? I don't know if I want Rudy Gay. Who else is available?
I mean, you can take, like, Nikhil back.
I'd rather do that. I like Nikhil a lot. HB and Holmes for Laurie Marketing. Yeah, I wish. It'd be HB Holmes and, like, 3 first-round picks. Hey, well, shit. If we do
And Davion Mitchell and
yeah, Keegan's gonna have to be a part of that. Noel's always injured. Hell no. That's a good point too. Cam Reddish is available. I wouldn't take much to get him. See, that's the thing for me. Like, Cam Reddish, Tyson. Be honest, bro. And in all seriousness, How much better is Cam Reddish today than Terrence Davis?
It's a tad, but I think he definitely is better though. Like
You think he's better?
I think he is. He doesn't. Terrence Davis to me is one dimensional, especially from like the 3 point line. I've seen, it's a mixed bag. I've seen Reddish actually like put the ball on the floor and like at least get to the mid range and has more of a bag, and he offers more size.
So he shoots 30% from three. Um, let's 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 compare. Uh, Terrence Davis. Okay, and again, I'm not a huge fan of his, but I also understand that right now Cam wouldn't move the needle for the Kings. This
No,
guy is shooting 37%, almost 38%. He's shooting 87%. Cam is shooting 87% as well. 30, 44. What's he doing it on? He's doing it on almost 3 attempts. Terrence Davis is doing it on 3.5 attempts. So obviously there's levels to this. He's a much better shooter. And for the role that Cam would essentially take over as his role, they're both extremely inconsistent, which again, I don't mind them, trading Alex Len like in a second for him if that's what it takes. But I would be lying to people, and my obligation is to always be real with people. And people have told me on my DM saying how glad that I just keep it real all the time. This man would not move the needle for the Kings. Like he wouldn't.
no.
So what do
It
we?
would have it would have to be a multitude of moves for if that's the route you're gonna go, like where you just make a small one or two small moves to improve your bench, then
But to me, you're not improving your bench right there. You're just it's more of like a lateral move where if anything, you probably get worse. Again, I don't think he's better.
that's what I mean. Like how much would you? But would you rather make a lateral move than no moves?
Well,
Like
I don't think TD is a problem. If that makes any sense, I think your
I think we
problem.
find a player who can like be a little bit better than him in that spot because he
And
does kill you though at times
right, and that's what I'm
on both.
afraid that Cam might do as well. Because if he can't, if Cam is shooting 30 off the bench, Davion's shooting eight. I don't know what he's shooting, 18%. That substantially hurts your chances on the bench. That makes sense. Oh, I think we lost him there. Um, I think. You hear me?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? Like if he's shooting that, and let me see what Davion. I don't even know what Davion's shooting. Davion Mitchell.
30 also.
Jesus, 30%. So you telling me two 30% shooters who were criticizing Davion for playing elite defense and just being insignificant on offense? How does that help your team though? It doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying like it has to be like that can't be the only deal you make.
Shit, I hope not, man. I hope not. But okay, so we got that deal. Then we got what other deal?
So this would also be you're probably not gonna like this one because it's more of a lateral move too. Would it be a three-team deal where the Suns would get Holmes, the Mavericks would get Crowder, and the Kings would get Bullock?
That's not lateral law. You actually improve your wing depth, which is what they need. I think that's a great trade. I don't. Well, I think the Mavericks do it just because you get tougher. And then the Suns get Holmes, which comes down to if they like their white boy off the bench or if they rather have Holmes. That white boy is pretty solid. I forget his name. He's actually solid. He's a guy that was smacking
Landale.
Sabonis. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, that's a great move for. It's not a great move. It's a good move for all three teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's solid. I don't. I don't think it's. I don't think it's crazy. But that's going to do it, y'all, because we going to get some buckets right now. 123 to 103 final today. De'Aaron Fox returned, did not play well. 5 of 15. Kevin Huerter did not play well. Murray did not play well. HB did not play well. Sabonis played well. And that's pretty much what the Kings did tonight. I like what Rashawn did in garbage time, finally, because he's looked bad in garbage time. But, man, I would give him a chance, man. I'd give him a chance.
He's going to have to play next to Len in garbage time, finally.
I was going to text him, like, they better not play Nemias with them. I'm going to be so mad if they do.
Oh, my God.
What did you see from Nemias? I keep telling people that he's not ready.
Well, at first, I was like, when he came in, I was like, oh, my God, that's
No,
disgraceful.
what'd you see from Nemias like in Stockton when we watched him live?
Oh, the same thing you just said.
Yeah.
The same thing Alvin Gentry told us. Like, little, just still trying to figure out the game. Like,
He's not ready.
no, and that's an understatement.
Yeah. So, they tried kind of, but I would have played Holmes tonight, honestly.
This was a night you actually like missed Len's big size too.
Right. Or Alex, but it is what it is, y'all. The Kings play tomorrow. It's gonna be a live simulcast with me and Robert on his channel, Pensari Basketball. Make sure y'all subscribe. He's been killing it lately with live streams. Over 200 people have been watching live. So, hopefully some of y'all show up to his stream. I'll be on there with him. Hopefully, I'm praying that I don't care who wins. I just hope it's not a blowout because the Kings play the Raptors so bad every single year. And I just want literally a competitive game, bro. Because I can't remember the last time the Kings actually beat them.
And they have no answer for Siakam. He goes for at least 30 every time.
So they need to keep it competitive tomorrow. It's a tough back-to-back. They set them up again, but it's all good. Let's hope for a good game tomorrow. And that's pretty much it, yo. So, appreciate the people that watched this after. A few people that watched it live. I know that there's a lot of people doing lives right now, and people are upset when the Kings lose. We do better when the Kings win. We understand that. Light the beam regardless. Tyson, I appreciate you. I'll see you in a little bit. We got some people coming as well, I think. Hopefully. Other than that, though, man. Again, 123-103. Another loss. 14-12, 6 and 8 on the road. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.